We have heard of the great stick out. Help wanted signs are everywhere right now, whether it be because of those who quit their jobs or those who are out sick due to COVID. Schools even under pressure amid a teacher shortage at this point. But one elementary school lucked out recently when someone special happened to jump in and help out. That is Harrison Bader, center fielder for the St. Louis Cardinals, who surprised students in PE class at Meramec Elementary in Missouri on Friday, ended up filling in for a time as their sub, just putting some smiles on kids' faces after what has been a rough couple of years for kids there and all across the country. Patrick Fisher is the school's principal, and he is joining us live tonight. Principal Fisher, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you, Marty, for the invitation. I'm happy to be here and able to talk to you guys a little bit.
That's great. And this made us smile and it caught our attention. And I want to talk about Harrison in a moment and what that did for morale in the school. But there's a much more serious issue that I know you and your staff are facing. Paint a picture right now of COVID in your school, in your district, and the staffing shortage concerns, certainly as it pertains to substitute teachers.
Yeah, I mean, right now it definitely is a struggle. You know, every morning I wake up and the first thing I do is check our sub portal or the information website to see kind of who may be out that day, how we're going to kind of fill some of the gaps that we have and what we may be able to do just to kind of make sure we've got everything covered, because we are seeing unprecedented amount of both teachers and students out right now. And, you know, I am fortunate that we have a lot of human resources in my building. But every morning it is a struggle. We've got people who aren't normally substituting that are having to do that. It may be administrators throughout the district. It is counselors. It is everybody, all hands on deck all the time right now. And we are in a fortunate position. I know a lot of schools in our area and across the country have it a lot worse than we do. But we're making it work. But every day it is a bit of a puzzle as we try to figure out exactly what we're going to do, with the goal that we want to keep our kids with us and we really want to take care of them. But every day as we are seeing more and more people being out right now.
Yeah. Have you had to substitute yourself?
Not as much. Most of what my substituting so far has been a little bit of a lot more recess and lunch duties. I'm doing a lot of those kinds of things to make sure we're covering those, and that way I'm available if everything happens. But I know, essentially my assistant principal today was in a classroom subbing. I know some of our administrators throughout the district have also been a lot of times in classroom subbing, and I've been able to kind of use some of my staff in some creative ways to make sure that I'm available to cover multiple holes. But yeah, it's been quite interesting.
All hands on deck. There was a study that one of our producers passed along to me, a Rand Corporation study published last summer, found that a quarter of teachers, 40% of principals are considering quitting their jobs right now because it is so difficult. A much higher proportion of teachers reported frequent job-related stress and symptoms of depression than the general public, because not only are they teaching, dealing with all this, but they've got their own families to deal with. Are you seeing that? And how are you balancing all of the issues that educators are facing in your system right now?
Well, I mean, I think that really what we got to look at is reminding us of that important work that we're doing. We want to appreciate the fact that these pressures are there. There are a lot of factors going on outside of the building, but it's really keeping that attention on what we can do inside of the building. We all joined this profession for a reason, and it's to take care of those kids that are coming in and seeing us each and every day. So some of the different things that may be happening outside of the world, we just try to keep our focus on the things that are right in front of us, because that really is the true mission as to what we're doing. And it does help. I know when we talked about Harrison and some of those things, it's finding those small reasons to take a deep breath and relax and have fun, and just every once in a while remembering that we've got those kids with us, and it's really the most valuable resource that anybody has in our communities, and that's what we're there for. So it's a mission-driven profession. I believe it's a calling, and we're all there for that reason. It's because we love the kids that are in front of us and want to take care of them.
Well, Patrick Fisher, principal at Meramec Elementary School. We saw Harrison there boosting morale. Thank you for what you're doing, and all the educators out there. We're out of time. We appreciate you joining us, and thank you at home as always. Banfield starts right now. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.